Welcome into Sportscape. My name is Derek Clyburn, and I'm once again joined by John Felipe. John, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Another week where both our teams won. So that's
I
always a
know.
great week. It's always a great week when both our teams win. Colts and Panthers both got great wins on Sunday. Um, the capped off, week 6 being a pretty good week overall for the football games.
Hey, if you're at week 6 and you're not thinking about the draft, you're in a good position.
Always. The Panthers at 500 for the first time in a long time.
Since
And then
2021, 4 years.
sir, yes, sir. And the Colts, they're tied for the have the best record in the league with the Buccaneers with 5-1. So both our teams moving in the right direction on the ascending, trajectory. So it's always good to see that.
That's right. No, I mean, this is completely unexpected from both of our perspectives. There is no way
Absolutely.
that you thought Daniel Jones would be the quarterback that's starting in week 6 and that this is a good thing in the off season, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. And then for
So the
for
opposite.
me as well, I am this is a positive trajectory for both the Colts and the Panthers. The quarterbacks are doing a substantially great job doing the heavy lifting. And this is a coaching staff with Steichen and Canales that are both doing a great job um, offensively, defensively, scheming things up. So I think this is a this is probably the best that both of us have felt about our respective teams in quite a while.
A long time. Usually you're just hoping that you have a franchise quarterback, and then once you get there, you hope that you have the right coach, and then you hope that you have the right pieces around the quarterback and the coach. So
Right.
a lot of stuff goes into having a successful team, having a winning season. So far so good for both our teams. We're moving in the right
Yeah,
direction.
dude. Seriously. I mean, so far so good, dude. For you, this must be incredible excitement from you going to like, oh my gosh, we're benching our number 3 overall pick. Oh, we're getting Daniel Jones. All right, let's see what. Okay, he won. Oh, he
Yeah,
won again. Oh, whoa, he won 3 times. Whoa, he won 4, and now it's better than ever. Like it's, it must be
yeah.
so like, yeah, I can imagine how excited.
Oh man, it's great to see, man. I mean, my
Yeah.
expectations were so low coming to this season. Now it's
Dude, it
like
was zero. It was you were mad that they were putting Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson because you thought there was
absolutely.
no upside.
Exactly. And now, you
Look
just
at
you just
yeah, look what
going
happened.
along for the ride. Yeah. You're
It's
like,
wild. It's really wild. And they're like not only
abs-
like good, but they're like one of the best teams in the league.
absolutely. And then the Panthers, man, where they started at the beginning of the season and then like
Yeah.
two straight wins, you know what I'm saying? After, we didn't know where the season was going to go. They got blown out a couple times early in the first couple
I
2 or
see the
3
thing
weeks.
about the Panthers is like I think the most important thing that they figure out, and they're doing it, is getting the root issues, getting the root problems to but Dave Canales is somebody that once he gets a flow, he's good. He's just like, you have to make this play in this way. You can't not make it or the whole play doesn't work. He's kind of like a Sean McVay type. I think once he gets to because this last play calling was actually kind of brilliant from Dave Canales with the Cowboys. Like his offensive play calling, he's starting to get into like a rhythm and him
Yeah.
and Bryce, because Bryce is so smart too, like them together, it's going to be like brilliant. And then they're going to be able to get the rhythm and allow them to start veering this way and have somebody have leverage and tight with the coverage and T-Mac's going to make a crazy catch. Like the sky's the limit once we get the basics right. You know, we just need the foundation right, and then we can build off of it. You understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's just go ahead and get into it, man. Takeaways from the Panthers' Week 6 win over the Dallas Cowboys, who I might add, nobody thought the Panthers were going to win this game. I mean,
No
I was
one.
at the
No
barber.
one.
I was at the no
Zero
one.
people. Like when you saw the eight
The
people that
media.
do it across the media, like
Yeah.
usually there's one that's like even a pity vote.
Yeah.
No one,
No
even
one.
Wolf that had us last week against the Dolphins, like no one did. Yeah.
No one had it. I mean, I was at the barbershop on like over the weekend, and
What were they
all the
saying? What were
Cowboys
the
were
boys saying to the barbershop
super
there?
super confident. There was like, there's like, because we were just picking on. It's like, y'all think the Cowboys? I mean, the Panthers gonna beat y'all this weekend? It's like, nah. It's like we ain't thinking about that. We got this dub in the bag already. I'm like, all right. I
Wow.
seen worse from the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's the Cowboys. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I
I want
mean,
to see it.
first in offense, 31st in defense.
Yeah, your defense is suspect, and you're the Cowboys, so bad
Ha!
things always happen to the
Manage the
Cowboys.
cow.
But yeah, man. What were your takeaways from the win?
Okay, so my takeaways from the Panthers, the team itself. Dave Canales is doing a great job coaching. He's able to kind of create an offense where there's a rhythm towards it. And if he does what he wants, it'll be incredible. It's like it's the part that's frustrating. It's like you look dumb if like somebody drops a ball, but like if you would have got 3 plays after that, you would have saw how brilliant the play call was, you know. And I think Dave Canales has that gene in him. I think he does. And so I'm excited to see his continued evolution as a play caller. And Bryce is somebody that is perfect for that. He's so smart. Like he's somebody that it just wants to, oh, and then what do you want to do? Oh, and then you want me to pretend and like fake and click it that way too. Like that's why Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes are so good, you know, because they're
Hmm.
both smart. They're both smart. You know, they
Yeah.
understand each other. And so I think Bryce and Dave Canales could create something like that. And that's why I think that benching was so integral to their relationship. Like he sat him down. He said, "You cannot make mistakes like that. You can't because our offense is integral to you not making those kind of mistakes." You know, and
Hmm.
then Bryce was just like, all right, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that." And he came back and he proved him right tenfold. He killed it. Like, and he's continuing on that trajectory. And that's why I, from my couch, you know, believe in Bryce. I think he knows what it takes and he understands what he needs to do to be successful. And he's clearly every step of the way getting better. So I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
And you know who's coming back? You know.
Jalen Coker.
Ah, my favorite player.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, to get him back, you
Oh,
know,
it's gonna be
with the
so
Panthers
fun.
on a high,
He's never played
it's
with T
only gonna
Mac
continue
yet.
to go up.
He's never played with T Mac yet.
That's
Him
be
and
tough.
T Mac are gonna be so good.
This gonna be tough. This gonna be tough. But what would you think the biggest reason that they won this game against the Cowboys? You know, it was a back and forth game, high scoring. Um, Dallas Cowboys they had success in the passing game, but the Panthers were able to stop the run. They were able to stifle the run game, and then
Yeah,
offensively, Panthers was Bryce was spreading it around. You know, T Mac had his first 2 touchdowns. You know,
too.
I
And
mean,
I love, you know, the first touchdown. He didn't really celebrate, and it was his first touchdown ever. He actually gave it to his grandfather, whose birthday it was that day. But he didn't
nice.
because he was frustrated still about the interception that he helped create.
Mm,
Because it started raining after a certain point, and it slipped, and and it caused an interception, and it was on Bryce, but everybody knew it was T Mac's, fault. But he was like feeling bad about it, even though he didn't need to. He didn't need to. It got like slippery. It just became misty and whatnot, and so his hands were a little slippery, and he was kind of analyzing the ball in a way that it was still like gripping, but he didn't take for the account that it was, still becoming slippery. Like I saw what happened, but he really took it upon himself, and it just shows what kind of character he has. That he didn't even celebrate his first NFL touchdown because he was upset based off of the mistake that he made. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, the offense played pretty well in this game. I mean, Rico Dowdle,
Oh
man,
my
2 straight
goodness.
games over 200 yards of total.
Oh
Total
my.
offense. He's on the run. I mean, he's playing outstanding. He's playing tremendous. I mean, like I said, 30 carries for 183 rushing yards, and then receiving yards too, 239 total yards. So
Yeah,
that's the
and
most.
break the single game record for any Carolina Panther ever, breaking Christian McCaffrey's record.
That's wild to think about. I
I
mean,
mean, okay, dude, I was watching it, and like the thing that like broke off to me, where like I'm like, wow. In retrospect, it was insane, but I was watching it, and it just every play, 10 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, 8 yards. Like every single, it wasn't even like he's breaking off like long,
yeah,
it's just every single play is just almost a first down. Like, and
yeah.
it was
I mean,
incredible. It was great.
he was playing with type of force, type of burst. Yeah, remember before the game, remember he told the
Buckle
Cowboys,
up.
buckle up, and then what he say after the game? He's like, well, they didn't buckle up, so
Gotta
so
unplug.
he warned them, man. He warned them, and he
I'm
to
not
be able
buckled.
to
Oh dang, yo, that's the roller coaster you had me, dog. I'm not buckled up, and I was not in for a ride. That's what Rico Dowdle said. He took off his buckle, and it was like, wow, oh, I'm safe.
for sure, man. I mean, be able to back up, your trash talk, and that way, it's your
Dog,
former team who
how
got rid of you in the
satisfying,
offseason.
dude, Derek. How satisfying would that be, though? Like to be
For
able
anybody.
to be like, you didn't buckle up, B word. No, you did not buckle up. No, because you clearly didn't. Because you remember that one when I gave you the stiff arm and I threw you down and I got that touchdown? You remember that? Oh, you do? Yeah, all right. That's what I thought. Have a good night. Regards to your wife and children. Tell them I'm daddy tonight.
I mean, like I said, he's been incredible the last 2 weeks. I mean, just think about the people who's played with the Panthers, and he's able to be like that's the most scrimmage yards.
Man,
Christian McCaffrey, D'Angelo
yep.
Williams, Jonathan Stewart, all those type of players like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's good. And then another stat I saw, he's the only player, in the past 5 seasons to have back-to-back 200-yard games. So I mean,
I
he's in
mean,
good company, and
yeah,
he's playing well right now.
that's right. It reminds me of the thing I sent you earlier today. Saquon Barkley, his
Yeah,
entire season yardage is
yeah,
less than Rico Dowdle's last 2 weeks from scrimmage, which is
that's
wild.
insane.
I would not have thought
That's
that.
insane.
I know.
I mean, Saquon Barkley, who's one of the best running backs in the league. I mean, he has he had more yards in the last 2 games than he has and Saquon has this entire season. So
The
I
whole
mean,
season. We're week 6 now.
that is crazy. But the way he's playing, um, I think that it's just that his confidence is got to be at an all time high right now. So, but yeah, man. like I said, he has more rushing yards than a lot of teams have over the last couple of weeks. So I mean, he's just playing at a high level. But talk about Bryce Moore, what he did in this game, what you saw from him.
Yeah. So Bryce, if Jalen Coker weren't my favorite player, Bryce would be. Because he's somebody that's just so I love his understanding of the systems around him. He he knows what the offense is trying to accomplish, and he's able to quickly get it out. He's like, okay, so I see the 3/4 defense over here, so that means right there. If that dude is doing his job, it's going to be right there, which is why sometimes he makes dumb interceptions. When I say dumb, where it looks like there's nobody there, but it's just because he's not throwing it to the person that he sees. He's throwing it to where they should be theoretically, you know. So I love seeing Bryce Young in an offense that's actually utilizing his intelligence, like allowing him to be the best possible player he could be. And Dave Canales and him, they have a connection. There was the initial aspect where Dave Canales lost trust in him because of the first 2 weeks, whatever happened in the first 2 weeks of 2024. And they benched him, and he came back, and he's gained the trust. And now they're right here now. Like they you could see the behind the scenes in the mic'd up behind the scenes. It's clearly different than it was last year. Like Dave Canales is hugging him, being like, "Great job, man. I love you." Like, and last year it was just like kind of just like, all right, you know, like because they were frustrated with each other because Bryce didn't accomplish what Dave Canales wanted him to, and obviously Dave Canales thought he wasn't living up to the expectations of just facilitating the offense. But it grew, and once they grew to be able to produce that offense that he envisioned, and they realized that, hey, these are where I made my mistakes, this is where we can both grow together. Like we see, the last couple of weeks of last year,
Yeah.
and seeing this Dolphins game and this Cowboys game, it's almost exactly that. We came back 17-0 from the Dolphins. The fact that we were able to do that, and we were able to take on the number one offense in the NFL. Like up to that point, statistically, they had been the number one offense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And for Bryce to stand up to that, and our defense to stand up to the Cowboys, I feel as though there's a lot of room for growth, and I'm excited to see what we can do from here.
Yeah. The Panthers, man, like I said, the offense is you feel like they're finally catching a rhythm. I mean, they know what they do well. They're finally like getting to knowing what the players know their roles. They had that big fourth down like in the fourth quarter on the last drive. To help
And
them win
Hunter
the game.
Renfro, wild.
Hunter Renfro, man, that was just. I mean, for Bryce to be able to have that trust with Hunter Renfro at this point in the season, I mean, that's great to
The
see.
the
And
flick,
then,
it was a quick flick, and it was right in between the outside linebacker that was in coverage and the middle linebacker that was almost trying to get his hand down. It was insane that Bryce was able to get it directly. It was like a slice.
yeah, I mean, it was an outstanding throw, a very tight window throw, but a great throw that they needed, and it helped propel them to the win. Um, but man, Bryce Young, man, I mean, you can't deny anything he's doing right now. I mean, he can. I mean, he has that clutch gene. He shows up in the biggest moments,
That's
in the
his
most
best.
critical
That's his best
situations.
trait.
I mean, he's so calm, he's so poised in those moments.
Yeah.
Um, there's this one stat where um It said he was 10 of 10 and
And
3 touchdowns when trailing versus the Cowboys in his game.
look at my
So I
man.
mean,
Look at him. All right, dog. He's trying to look cool for that picture. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I don't even care. I'm smirking a little bit. Nah, he's
that's
good.
him. That's him in pressurized situations. That's his demeanor when when the game was on the line, when he has to make a big
I
play,
love it,
a
dog.
big
I
throw.
love it.
I
I love
mean, this dude right here, man, he's really good, man. And for
it.
the
I love it.
fact that the Panthers have found a quarterback, of that type of ilk is great for the
Yeah.
organization, the fans, and everything. But yeah, um, and then the defense, man, the way they stepped up in like great moments. I mean, Dallas, they gonna put up points against anybody, any team in the league because they have such good offense. I mean, you got George Pickens, they got
And George Pickens put a number on us. Dude looked like incredible. He's so much better on the Cowboys than
oh
he was
man,
on the Steelers. Like
he had that one play where he hurdled
and
somebody.
then
Like,
hurdled a couple people and then fell and came back. He looked great, dude.
I mean, dude was excellent, but
I okay, so like yeah, I respect his game and I respect the Cowboys game. Like I do not think they did a bad job. They did a great job.
absolutely,
I'm that's what makes me more excited because like a lot of times it's like the other team lost more than we won, but this time
hmm
I feel as though like we actually won, and now we're going against a bad
that game. I mean, they made the biggest plays in the biggest moments. I mean,
yeah, and I think
like I
Bryce especially, like he's taking ownership of this, and Dave Canales is trusting him. I love that there's trust. Dave Canales, I could tell because he's Hispanic, and so I saw that disappointment when he was like talking to Bryce like last year when they were. I could see the way he looked at him, and I was like, "Oh man, it's like when I got a bad report card. Like I know that feeling, dog. Like, and Bryce just kept pushing on and kept pushing and kept doing his job. And now they're like, cool.
yeah, for sure. I mean, the defense, they like I said, they stifled the run. I mean,
uh,
they held him to just 31 yards on 19, carries. Like I
yeah,
said,
that,
Derek Brown, Bobby Brown,
the,
they were
us,
really good
the us,
in the trenches.
it's us getting the rushing yards and us stopping them on the other side. That's the basis of Dave Canales' kind of vision of what he wants to accomplish.
That's a
As-
good risk. I mean, that's a good recipe for success. Run the ball and stop the run. I mean, that's had a lot of good teams being able to use that to go
Well,
far. In the
you have to
playoffs.
say he's a disciple of Pete Carroll with the Legion of Boom. You know,
Right. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then I thought the linebackers played better in this game. Trevor Morig and Trevor Wallace. You
now
know.
I'll tell you something about Trevor Moore. He is a lot of people did not like that signing. They wanted I think Javon Holiday from
hmm
the Dolphins, like the fun, splashy, type. But I'll tell you, Trevor Moore has been the singular most important part of this defense in Ejiro Avero, what he wants to accomplish.
hmm
Because it's clear they're wanting JC Horn to follow the number one receiver, and he doesn't. But he has a vision of what has to happen, and it's a zone defense where there's different things, but we need a hard hitting safety that's going to stop the run at any point. And Trevor Morig has stepped up for that. Like maybe we allow a couple splash plays, but boy, do they stop the run. Trevor Morig, Kristen Rosenboom, even JC Horn gets on the action. Like, oh, Lathan Ransom, our Ohio State rookie. Like we have players that are stopping the run, and we're seeing it now firsthand, especially in these last couple of weeks.
And it's been great to see. Um, yeah, man. But the Panthers they're 3-3 now, 500. What do you expect going forward? I know they play the Jets, next week. I mean, do you have like playoff hopes for this team, or how you feeling? Like, are you just taking it one week at a time?
1 week at a time. Yeah. You know what I found? This is why, and it may get a little philosophical, but uh, I was kind of viewing like, oh, I'm mad that we lose, or I'm happy that we win. And then I started to realize, like, no, honestly, I enjoy witnessing the game. I just want to see the team have growth. It's fun to see them grow. Like, they're they had no rushing game, and then they got 200 yards in two back-to-back games. That's fun. It doesn't matter what happens afterwards, you know. But I would love to see them go to a point where they can be competitive in the postseason. I would love that. But if I put myself into it, where it's like that's what needs to happen, otherwise it's a failure, then yeah, I'll lose out on the joys of life. That's why I was saying how philosophical. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. You just want to see progress. You want to see improvement
Exactly.
from all areas. You want to see the young players develop and grow. You want to see Bryce continue to become, a starting one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
That's right. And I
I mean, you
love seeing Bryce. I can hear his thing now. Ready? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. So I can hear his cadence now, dude. He sounds exactly like that.
nice,
it's
nice,
so
nice.
it's so fun to watch now. Like it's just a good time.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we've been talking about earlier in the season how the inconsistency from the Panthers, the up and down type of play. 1 week playing well and the next week getting blown out or something like that. Like you don't know which team is going to show up. But we
And
kind of feeling now,
now we're going to the
you know,
road. Now we're going to the road. It's been home road divide.
three
Yeah.
and 0 at home, and then away on the road has been kind of shaky. Thankfully, it's against the Jets, who aren't a good team, but you can't underestimate
I'm
anybody.
not
So you have to go.
exactly. I'm not gonna watch it being like, oh yeah, we better beat them. I'm gonna be like, please, please, please. Like
Like we should beat them. Like we should beat them. They're not that good. You know what I'm saying? We had to come in here with the right mindset and the right game plan to be able to execute it to win this game.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but yeah, man, the Panthers they're in a good position, and we just got to see where it goes from here. Any last takeaways before we move on?
I mean, I'm excited to see what we can do against the Jets. And it's gonna be a road game. We have not been doing well on the road this year. So we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to, against a bad team, do what we're supposed to on paper. Uh, it's not been like that throughout this season. We've really truly been the cardiac cats. We're up and down, up and down.
Yeah, yeah,
30 to 0, 42 to 17. Like
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
so yeah, I would hope that we're able to play them where they're at. And that's why I like the processes that they're putting forth. I think the Panthers processes, the coaches, Dave Canales, what he's trying to accomplish, the small plays, getting it done on a play-to-play basis. Like I am a fan of that. So I care more about that, the processes, than I do about the outcome a lot of the time. I want to see it continue to work because I remember Matt Rule talking about processes, and I'm like, nah, I gotta see some progress too, dog.
Nah, that process is way too long, and we ain't.
Dog, give me no 7 year plan and talk about Jay Z.
Too
Nah.
funny, too funny.
Yeah, but I think Dave Canales is actually putting forth a true process that we can see on a week to week basis. And I saw a behind the scenes thing where somebody that we just signed a couple weeks ago from a practice squad was like hugging him, saying, "Thanks for bringing me in, coach. I like our system here." Like as he's walking out after the game,
Hmm.
which is pretty cool to show the
Oh
culture,
man, yeah,
yeah, that we have.
that's great because when you have new coaches come in, it could always go awry. Of course, we've seen it with Frank Wright and then Matt Rule before that. So it's
Yeah,
like it's good to see the Panthers are moving in right direction with
yeah.
that
Frank
too.
Reich was a man that was horrible, just because the play calling was horrific,
Yeah,
and like everything was just not sharp.
yeah.
And of course, Matt Rule was running a college offense.
Oh man. Better days have come though. Better days have come.
Better days. I love it. I'm a fan.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What about you, man? What about the Colts?
Yeah, we about to get right into it, man. The Colts, they, improved to 5-1, tied for the best record in the league with
Yep.
the Buccaneers right now. Best
Wild. Who would have thought
record.
AFC
Yeah,
team, the NFC team would be the Colts and the Buccaneers?
who would have
What a
thought, man? Who
Super
would have
Bowl that
thought?
would be. The battle of the recycled quarterbacks.
Right. That would be crazy. But
Right.
yeah, top of the AFC as well. Best record in the AFC right now, so that's always good. But yeah, man, the Colts, man, they they had the they started weird because during the pregame warm-ups, we had a couple of injuries, stuff that just happened crazy. Anthony Richardson fractured his orbital had an orbital fracture, whatever it was,
Yeah.
fractured something in his eye,
Uh-huh.
and then Tre'Davious Ward, our best cornerback, got injured because a tight end, one of our tight ends, ran into him on like in pregame
Oh,
warmups,
that's
and
the
he got
worst. Friendly fire.
and they didn't have any helmets on, so he banged his head, got a concussion. So they couldn't have started. I don't think he could have got off to a worse start than that. But the Colts, they after the first quarter, I thought they started getting their groove back. It kind of felt like the first quarter they were trying to find themselves, and then it's a little shaky at first. And I was just like, whoa, this ain't the Colts team I've been seeing, the first, 5 weeks, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
snap. Oh, snap. Okay.
So but they settled down and then, the Colts started, getting back to their regular offense. I thought Daniel Jones started, getting back to getting the ball out quick and we started moving the
Okay,
ball
so
well up
that
and down the
first issue.
field.
Okay, two questions. What was the main issue with like what did you not recognize? Like what was the issue? And then how long into the game did it take for them to correct themselves?
Well, I mean, we got off to we scored. I think it was on our opening drive. We scored, but then after that, we had a couple drives that stalled just because we didn't, our play calling wasn't good. Like our run plays got stuffed. Like we
Yeah.
were behind the sticks, stuff that we've been, avoiding for most of the season. I mean,
Uh,
it's nitpicking at this point just because the offense
okay.
been so efficient and you know
Nah,
what I'm saying. And then defensively, our secondary is just everybody's injured in our second. All the stars are injured basically in our secondary. I mean, except for like the starting safety, but like we got Jalen Jalen Jones out, Kenny Moore is out, Tre'Davious Ward is out, one of our backup corners is out. So we playing backups. Remember we had Xavier Howard the other week and then he retired, and then
yeah.
we
Wild.
we had we had to pick up Mike Hilton, and so we just ravaging try to get different players in there. They just give us a pulse back there in the secondary because you know what I'm saying. And then the
Yeah.
pass rushes wasn't where it needed to be because
How's Lealchi
Jacoby.
Watu doing? I
Last two
thought
he's
he
getting.
was going to be a star in the league. That's why I wanted him.
Yeah. He just hasn't.
Blossom.
He's been he's
He's
been
been
oh
he's
he's
been
been
kind of like average to below average.
yeah. Yeah, he's been okay. I mean, he getting pressure, but he's just not capitalizing with sacks, finishing it with sacks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like and the
That's what I
Colts, they need.
anticipated.
I
That's
feel
what
like they need someone that can, close. You need a closer. When you're becoming one of the best teams in the league, you need a closer on your team, and you got guys that can put pressure on the quarterback, but other times they're not. You know what I'm saying? But I thought they let Jacoby Brissett get too comfortable in the game. I mean, he threw for over 300 yards, and like I said, the secondary is ravaged with injuries. So the pass rush up to the pass rush, the linebackers step up and help
yeah.
that out,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
where
didn't
the
do that as
linebackers
well.
that's where the linebackers have to step in if you don't have like a secondary. You know,
Yeah, and that's
the
our
linebackers are
linebackers.
the ones that are going
Go
to
ahead.
need to get into coverage and at least give some kind of threat as if there's a
Yeah,
sake of coverage, you know.
and that's probably one of the weaknesses of our team as well as the our linebackers in coverage. Like they're good tacklers. I mean, in the run game, but when it comes to coverage, they can be a little shaky at times. But you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
that's something that
that's
they
true.
just need to improve on. But
Yeah.
the offense is still doing its thing. Like after a couple drives where they stalled out, the offense is still doing their thing. I mean, they still lead the league in points and yards per play.
What's the situation with AD Mitchell? Is he going to come back anytime soon? Do you think?
I don't know. It has to be with the trust of the coaches. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not really too concerned about it because we're playing so well without. I mean, even without him. But
Yeah,
I mean, I would.
do you think it's better? Like the offense is better? Like sometimes people say XL, like for the Panthers, it would be better if he wasn't playing and Jalen Coker was. Like what do you think in terms of the structure of the offense?
I just think that we just have like better options. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just someone that we're
You have Alec
developing.
Pierce, Michael
Alec
Pittman,
Pierce, Michael
Josh
Pittman, Josh
Downs,
Downs, Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor.
Ty
So
Lawrence.
we
Yeah.
got we got so many players that we use in different ways, and having success. So we're not really missing anything. I mean, he could add some things, I think, to the offense. I guess with he gets the open downfield.
Yeah, the
What
thing
I'm
that I
saying.
see with AD Mitchell is like he's like the kind of player that would be the best with like just being the wide receiver one, like kind of a T Higgins type. If Jamar Chase wasn't there, like the just catch receiver, and he doesn't want to do all the dirty work and stuff. You know, he just wants to do the flashy catch stuff. Is my perception.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, man, the Colts. I mean, they continuing to play well. I mean, they put up 31 points in this game. Right now, they have the best point differential in the league at plus 78. So that's great. And then for they're 5-1 for the first time since 2009.
Why?
So we're moving in the right direction. Like I said, Daniel Jones. I mean, he's playing well. I mean, he had the one bad interception early in the game. I thought that was bad. Other than that, I thought he played pretty well. I mean, he was 9-9 when he was under pressure for
Okay,
93 yards and a touchdown. So he's been playing well under pressure.
yeah, that's good.
Jonathan Taylor, he continues to play well. I mean, he had another.
He had like 25 fantasy points, so I would say that was pretty good.
I mean, he continues to play well. Had over 100 yards rushing, touchdown. I mean, on the most critical drive, he was the vocal point of the offense. He had 6 runs in that drive to help seal the win for us in this game. So, I mean, like I said, Jonathan Taylor, man, he's leading the league in touchdowns and yards per game and carries, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, all that, all the rushing numbers he's leading in this year, this season. So, and
Yeah.
then he's one of 3 players to have 700 plus scrimmage yards so far this season with Christian McCaffrey and Jackson Smith and Jigma being the other 2 players. So, I mean,
Yeah,
he's having a
Jackson
great season.
Smith-Njigba's doing incredible as well. Yeah, they all
Oh
are.
my
All,
goodness.
all the players you listed. Yeah.
I mean, incredible, incredible. But yeah, man. I think the one thing that this is key to our offense is just getting the ball out quick and like getting to second and third and manageable. Like I think Shane Steichen, one of the things that he emphasizes is being ahead of the sticks. Having great first down calls
Right.
so you can make it easier for everybody. Because when you stay schedule, you're able to move the ball well up and down the field. That just helps everything out. I mean, it
Right.
takes the pressure off Daniel Jones to have to make big plays or have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean, they've been doing, pretty well. So,
Yeah.
but I think the best teams in the league, they're able to win in like a lot of different ways. And the
That's
Colts,
the
man,
thing. That's the thing that makes the difference between the good teams and the great teams is being able to understand the circumstance. And that's why I love Dave Canales when I hear him speak. The more that I'm like, okay, so he's smart and adaptive. Like, I think he's somebody that understands it's all about the flow of the game. We need to structure things to best position ourselves to win. And so I'm like, I like this guy, you know.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And like I said, we've blown out people. We've had close wins against the Broncos and now
Shane
the
Steichen too.
Cardinals. Yeah, yeah. So we've won in different ways. I mean, like I said, Tyler Warren's continuing to play well. I mean,
What a
he's been
great pick.
like, oh my goodness, one of the best picks. I mean, in a while that we made in a while, especially as a first round pick for him to pan
Yeah.
out as great as it is going. It's probably
I mean, he is their
exceeding our
off. But
expectations.
Steichen is like he knew. Like it's wild that they were taking Colston Loveland over, at that point. And I understood kind of, but Tyler Warren just has all the meat on the bones, dude. Like, Colson Loveland he's good at like doing certain things, but like Tyler Warren, like he's like that mold of Brock Bowers, dude. That you just a guy that you want to be able to just that rugby esque player, just like driving down forward. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
those players just add so much to your offense. It gives you so many a variety of plays because people after a while they're not going to want to keep tackling you. So even the threat of you being right there, the quarterback can like fake doing that, and they're already like trajectorying themselves so they can like get the leverage, so they don't have to deal with it, and then they can throw it down to a player like a DJ Moore or a Jimmy Horn Jr.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I mean his ability to get open. I mean, it's just great. He gets open so much. I mean, he just knows how to get open. I mean,
yeah,
he catches everything. I mean, anything that comes to him, he's catching it. I
like mitts
mean,
for hands.
yeah, like he's catching everything. The way they use him in the backfield. I mean, they did like a shovel pass to him like today. Like I said, they handed off to him. They got him going in motion. I mean, all different types of things. There's just one graphic I had. Like it says that Tyler Warren. This is takes the next gen stats. It says Tyler Warren has caught it caught at least one pass from four different alignments. Like in this game. I mean, tight to the formation, the slot, the wide backfield. So, and then you're just showing different ways that Shane Steichen is using the play. I mean,
Yeah,
using him in the offense, and this the wild card, the chess piece he has. So, and then it says that Tyler Warren caught all five of his open, targets for 58 yards and a touchdown. So, I mean,
it's
like I said, that
wild.
just goes back to
The
say,
other the other offensive player that besides T Mac, Tedero McMillan, that I would have wanted if we did get an offensive player was Tyler Warren. Like if we did get somebody at 8, and honestly, at that point, I was thinking it was almost equal. Like
yeah,
if you saw mock drafts and stuff, like it would have been equal T Mac or Tyler Warren. It would have been
yeah,
either one. So I wouldn't have been surprised if we did. But I would have been
yeah.
happy if we did.
Oh yeah, I mean you couldn't. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, I feel like both teams probably got the right player,
Yeah,
for
I
what they
agree.
needed, for what they needed. So I mean, it worked out for both teams. So, but both of them definitely players that are, a major vocal point of their offense, focal points of their offense, and players that's going to help their offense become even better. So, and
Yeah.
it's only the beginning of what they can beat. I mean, potential, the ceiling
So,
for them is so
and
high.
especially for a tight end as well, like with the Tyler Warren, like tight ends, they grow exponentially. And T Mac, dude, oh my gosh, the way he just has such a fluidity about him. Like he's able to just kind of turn quickly and has such a long, elastic frame. dude, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But like I said, going back to, I mean, this game, I mean, like Lou Anarumo, like his defense, like the way he uses is different. His game plan is different from each game. But in this game, like he pressured Brissett on like 48% of his dropbacks,
Yeah.
which is the highest rate of the season.
Oh.
So and on those plays, like Brissett was 6 of 20 on those pressured attempts. So, but when he wasn't, pressured, like that's when Brissett was able to catch his rhythm and get the ball out like quick, and he was accurate. So I was just like, but that's one thing that kind of like has me like, I wouldn't say worried, but maybe not, but maybe a little concerned is the fact
Yeah.
that we're not able to get like pass rush with our four-man rush. You know what I'm saying? We have to like call blitzes to get to the quarterback. So that's the one thing I'm looking like keep my eye on. So, but we had a lot of good. I mean, we had some players step up. I mean, this guy, our third round pick from this year. Man, his name is hard to say. Adabawa. I mean, but this dude, he's a defensive tackle for us. Third round pick. I mean, he's become a really effective player for us. One of our reserves, because we have Grover Stewart and DeForest Button, who's been there forever in the interior of our defense. But he's been a guy that stood out. I mean, he's basically been our best pass rusher, like in the interior. And then we got Bukum and Quiddy Pay, who stepped up in the last couple of games. Sorry, Latu's getting some pressures, but we just wanted to finish the game with sacks. Finish
Yeah.
off those pressures with sacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of times with young pass rushers. The most difficult part is like getting down because you can beat your pass rusher because you get so obsessed with beating the guy. It's like, all right, now where's
Yeah, 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 yeah,
the
yeah. And you see him too. Like you be like, you see him make a good move, and he's in the backfield. It's like, oh yeah, get him, Latu. And he like goes like the other way or gets like juked down. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh man, this guy,
yeah,
take him down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just a work in progress. I believe he has the talent to do it for sure. But one thing I did like about the defense is the way they stepped up in like critical situations. Now the Cardinals, they were moving the ball up down the field more than I liked, but on the very last play, because they had the ball last to end the game, so what? No, they didn't have last, but it was like probably 25 seconds when we got the ball back when the game was pretty much over. Yeah, it was just good to see the defense step up and make big plays in those critical situations. Of course, this offense is going to lead our team. They've how good and efficient they've been one of the most impressive best offenses in the league so far this season. So the defense, I think, is a work in progress. But once we get people back from injury and stuff, and just see improvement from the pass rush, we can do more different things. But I definitely like the direction it's leading into. Um, but overall, the Colts, man, they're continuing to win. They're 5-1 right now. And I just feel like they have a great shot to continue to be one of the best teams in the AFC this year.
Yeah.
They had the formula, they had a recipe. I mean, the offense is playing at a very high level. The defense is optimistic. They make big plays when it counts, when it matters. And then Lou Anarumo and Stan Steichen, both of
Yeah.
them are like,
Steichen.
far as like
Honestly, he surprised me as a head coach. I like his the offense that he's got going on with the specifically because Daniel Jones is somebody that is like kind of a basic vanilla quarterback, and he's making like a lot of like kind of fun plays.
for sure, for sure. I think it's just, the schemes. I mean, it's very unique and variety. Has a lot of different layers to it. So it's definitely good to see it on display every week, and they've been thriving in it. So
Yeah,
I mean, the Colts, they play the Chargers next week, so that should be another good test for them. I mean, the Chargers, they've been up and down with all the injuries they had, but just
yeah,
the- just knowing that Justin Herbert, he's going to play well. He's still out there, so you got to show up and be ready to play, be able to defend what he does best against. So,
yeah,
but yeah, man. As we move along, we're gonna do a little look around the league. Um, like I said, a lot of good games. Well, probably not as many good games this week, but there was some I would say some shocking results. I mean, first and foremost, the Falcons last night beating the Bills. I don't think anybody. Well, there might be a couple people that saw like some, maybe a couple people that picked them to win, but
I
I think
was not
most
a fan of that.
majority of people did not
I
expect that
did
to
not like that. I don't like that that happened.
happen. Yeah, that just complicates things. But yeah, the Falcons, man, their defense, man, that was a story to me last night. Like just the way their defense played. I mean, they really disrupted Josh Allen. They gave him issues. They gave him, problems all night long. I mean, they were forcing turnovers. I
Uh-huh.
mean, they were forcing him outside the pocket. They were, putting pressure, bringing pressure on him. I mean, then offensively, I mean, we all know the Bills' defense is suspect. I mean, it's been suspect every year. They're up and down. They're inconsistent. But like I said, um, the, the Falcons, man. I mean, their defense has been such a issue for them for so long. To see the defense actually playing well like that, I was just
Yeah.
shocked. I was like, man, I ain't seen the Falcons play like this in a minute. So the fact that they were able to do that, and then offensively, this talent they have, B. John Robinson, Drake London, those two
I mean,
outstanding players
Bijan
on it.
is taking that next step forward because clearly he's an elite talent.
I mean, it's just like, I mean, he's special, man. I mean, if you saw that one touchdown run he had in the game, I mean, he was breaking tackles and then just be able to outrun the defense. I mean, he's special. He's one of the best players in this league, and he shows it
He's
like
a
every
cool
week.
dude too, so it makes me happy.
Oh man, he's a great dude too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, like I saw this one stat. It said that B.J. Robinson and Drake London are the first players to have 107 rushing yards in a player and 150 receiving yards in the same game since B.J. Robinson and Drake London did it in 2024.
Yeah.
And they said that the only duo to accomplish this twice. So that's something in the history of the league. So that's something that they're becoming one of the better duos in this league. But man, the Bills, man, it's not looking good for them. Every year, we think about the AFC and we say, like, who's the biggest challengers to the Chiefs? You say the Bills, the Ravens. I mean, those are the two that come to mind off the top. But you see the teams play, and this is like, oh man, I don't know if anybody gonna beat the Chiefs this year again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's always interesting to see. But the Falcons, they played well. They play really. I think they're one of those teams that play well at home too. Like I feel
Yeah.
like on the road they struggle, and then when they're at home they play well. So they're
It's
one of
kind of
those
the
teams that,
Panthers this year too.
yeah, 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 like one of those teams. So but my interest is peak. The NFC South having three good teams. I mean, nobody probably saw that coming to this season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, honestly, the Falcons and Buccaneers, the Buccaneers are always like right there. They're like
yeah,
right there. Like,
yeah, for
no,
sure.
they're not quite like over the top, but they're right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I thought that was the win of the week. The Falcons over the Bills. I don't think anybody saw that coming into this week. Well,
Yeah,
if
no
it
one saw that.
was rare. Yeah, it was rare. I mean, somebody like maybe a Falcons fan probably saw it, maybe, but even
Yeah, they
then, they were
manifested in their mind.
right, right, right. But the one thing about the Bills to me, and I've said this, I don't know, I might not have said it on the pod, but they don't have a receiver that can get open, consistently enough to help out Josh Allen. I feel like Josh Allen has to be Superman for them to, win like certain games, and
I
this
don't
they
understand
put too much
why
pressure.
they chose Keon Coleman when they could have had Lad McConkey. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
I do
weird.
not understand it.
He's not it. I'm sorry, he's not it.
No,
He's
not
not
relative
consistent.
to honestly, I don't know if I want to make I love Xavier Leggett. I'm not gonna say anything on the public. I love him. If he wants to come on the pod, I would love for him to do so.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Man, like I said, they don't have a receiver. Like they don't have anybody that stretches the field. Like all their stuff, it seems
Yeah.
like it's intermediate or short passes, or Josh Allen is becoming Superman, just running over people. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
seem like they have
literally.
anybody that stretches the field or gets deep down. They don't do no
Oh, for
deep
real.
throws, no nothing. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. But
It's like their offense is like designed for so much more than the talent that they have.
right, right. And I think that was the biggest issue I thought what they didn't have. They don't have a player that can just get open at any time. You know what I'm saying? And
You
it
know what that
shows up in the
reminds
biggest
me of?
moments.
That reminds me of the 2015 Cam Newton Panthers, where they had
Yeah,
like Philly Brown and Ted Ginn Jr.
yeah.
like
Again, and Devin Funches.
Devin Funches, the rookie.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Wild.
Cam had to carry that team for sure. But yeah, man, these
And
teams.
carry he did.
Yeah, yeah. But man, another team. I would say I got another category. The disappointing team of the week. It has to be the Eagles, man. The Eagles, they went, they played the Giants this week and they got beat down. I mean, Jackson Dart looked great. Cam Scatterboo looked great, and the Eagles they just continue to trend down. I mean, their offense is confusing. I don't know what they're doing. I keep saying this every week. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know
Right.
what the offensive coordinator is thinking. They're making this way too complicated. I mean,
Right.
AJ Brown is not happy. You can see it. You can see it every single week. It seems like he gets more angrier every week. With the performance. I mean, 17 points against the Giants. I mean, come on, man. I know the Giants have a good pass rush, but my
Yeah.
God, it's the Giants. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look good for the Eagles, man. I mean, what's that? Two
It
straight
looks
losses.
horrible for the Eagles.
I mean, it kind of feels like that year after the year they was in the Super Bowl and like they played the Chiefs the first time. That year after where they struggled, like they couldn't find like they were winning games, but it
A
just didn't
lot of
look
people
right.
are thinking, what is this Eagles offense? Like, it seems as though AJ Brown is over, like, he's publicly stating his distrust and frustration with the offense. Like, what are they doing? Saquon Barkley is falling off. I'll say on the pod here, Vomit was trying to sell. He's trying to trade me Saquon Barkley, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to second guess it because I'm looking
Yeah.
now at this Eagles offense.
Yeah, it's good. It's not good. It, and then the defense doesn't look the same either. Like they don't have a good pass rush. It just doesn't seem to. It seems like they're really missing Milton Williams. A
Yeah,
player like that. They don't have like the pass rush is not good. And then I never thought the secondary was all that either. So it's just like different things going on. Like I
yeah.
said, this let a rookie do you like he did you in that game is just like man. This ain't the Eagles team that we saw last year. But I mean, they had the talent, so I mean, they can always turn it around. But I'm starting to think they need to get rid of that coordinator. I mean, it's this dude doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, you have
A lot of
Saquon,
times,
Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Dallas
but
Goddard,
look,
John Dotson.
Shane Steichen was a coordinator for the Eagles. Like, it's it's so hard to know what is the coordinator's fault, what's the head coach's fault, what's the system, the structure of the system. Like, it's hard to know
Yeah,
because
yeah, for
Dave
sure.
Canales, I actually think was the right hire, and he's somebody that was a coordinator for the Buccaneers who had like an average quote unquote offense that year. So
Yeah,
I'm glad now that we have him because he's more than that, like, statistic.
for sure. But next up, we're gonna get into our one of our new segments. We debuted it a couple weeks ago, and we're gonna get into it real quick. Um, and is true that's debatable or false. Let's see what topics we got today. The first one, man, I've been seeing this a lot from reporters. I mean, on TV, podcasts, sports shows, or everything. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is the leading candidate for MVP through 6 weeks. Is that true? that's debatable. Or is that false, John? What you think?
That's true. That's true. If this award were not politically correct, where it has to be like like some kind of like specific person that's viewed a specific way, like for the league, then it would be obvious for everybody because this dude is just killing it at clutch time. And I'm saying this as a Panthers fan. Like,
Yeah.
like this dude is the MVP. That's just objectively correct. If MVP just means the most important player, like,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say it's true too, man. I mean, Baker Mayfield is playing the best football of his life, man. I
wild.
mean, and think about it, all the injuries they have. I mean, they have their starting tackles are out. I mean, think about this: Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Mecca Buka's out now. I mean, Jalen McMillan. I mean, they have so many injuries to their skill players, but Baker Mayfield, he's still, out there. He's using anybody who's on the field. Tez Johnson, 7 rounder, had the game winning touchdown. Well, not the game winning touchdown, but he had a touchdown to help them go ahead in the game
It was a nice one
yesterday.
too. It was a bomb.
A bomb, man. I mean, but he's playing so well. I mean, I feel like most probably what 5 or 6 games have come down to like the wire game winning drives that he's led. I mean, he's just been like the best player. I mean, been the constant. He's been the only reason they've been winning these games. The main reason they've been winning these games. And with all the injuries they had to their best receivers, I mean, Bucky Everett's been out too. So I mean, their best running backs out. So they have so many injuries. And
Which
then
is
like this,
wild that Bucky's out.
yeah, I mean, like to their best skill players, and he's still able to produce, put up
And
points. I mean, he
Rashad
had
was
30.
like they just that's why I like Dave Canales. And he was in that room. He was a part of the structure of that offense to build it the way that it is now. It's
Yeah,
building off of people's strengths and just letting them rip where they're best. And he's done a great job of doing that, like for the Panthers. And you saw like the Buccaneers, they've continued to allow Baker Mayfield to shine in the places that he's best. It's gotten two people head coaching jobs.
Baker, man. Like I said, he's just so fun to watch too. I mean, he's a gunslinger. I mean, he's going to throw. I mean, he's aggressive with the football, throwing it down the field. He's going to make all the throws.
Yeah,
He's not trying to, dink and dunk. He's not trying to, be conservative. He's like, nah, we going out here. We going all out. We throwing it all over the field.
yeah,
He had this great run yesterday, like on 3rd and 14 too. Like, I mean, where he just broke all these tackles and was able to run over somebody. Like, he's the embodiment of one of those one of our best, good quarterbacks in the league. I mean, he's MVP.
yeah.
He's been the MVP through these weeks. Right now he's first in touchdown
Yeah,
passes of
that
over
that
40
4
yards or more.
run, I feel like that just shows everything, that grit that he has. I
Yeah.
feel like we did him an injustice when it was, I guess, Ben McAdoo or I think like whoever it was. Like we did him an injustice just because he's so gritty. He was able to run and weave through 14 yards, smaller than all these other dudes, and dive down. Like he's got that grit.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, the first 4 wins of the season, I mean, it came down to game winning drives. I mean, so
Yeah.
and he led them every single time. Um, and I guess good, I mean, good teams too. I mean, well, solid teams, I would say. Um,
Solid enough.
that's solid enough. I mean, the 49ers, I mean, yeah, the Texans, I mean, the Falcons, I mean, these are decent teams. But yeah, I mean, and then the competition he has, I mean, it's no other player like I would say. I mean, I mean, the ton of people I saw that people were saying like in the conversations like Jordan Love and Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. I was just like, they're not playing better than Baker Mayfield's to me. So I'm just like,
No, it's not even
it-
close
it's not even close right now. I mean,
because
if
they're
anything, I
much
was
more consistent. He is Brett Favre. Literally, he's Brett Favre. Like that's the kind of player he is. Like, and it's so cool that he has that exact picture, like the that picture of the draft night of like him
Yeah,
laying down.
yeah, yeah,
Like he is Brett Favre, and that's cool. I do not want to have to face them. It sucks that we have to face them twice a year,
yeah. I
but
mean, he has 12 touchdowns to just one interception, so that's really good. I mean, that's
Brett
great.
Favre was a three-time MVP. Like he's exactly that type of player.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if anything, I would say Jonathan Taylor should be in the MVP conversation just because the way he's playing. I mean, I know
Yeah.
they don't like to give it to running backs, but Jonathan Taylor, I think he has has a stake. I mean, he's leading the
Do
league
you
in
think
rushing
without
touchdowns, rushing
if
yards.
Jonathan Taylor wasn't playing, do you think Daniel Jones would be in the same conversation?
Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing that's stopping Daniel Jones from being in the conversation is how well Jonathan Taylor is
Yeah.
playing. You know what I'm saying? So both kind of works both ways as
Okay.
far as like who's the most important player to the offense right now. I think. I mean, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he's been making the biggest plays, and this is how well he's been playing. I mean,
Okay.
that hurts Daniel Jones's stock in the MVP. But
Right.
yeah. And then another player to look out for, Drake May. I mean, he's been playing really
Oh,
well.
he's killing it, and it pisses me off because he beat us so badly.
So yeah,
I hated that. 42 to like 17 or something. It made me it hurt my soul.
yeah. But the next one we got for you guys, the 49ers playoff hopes are done due to the injuries. Is that true? That's debatable, or is it false? John, what you think?
I'll say that's debatable. Just because that's another coaching staff that's good at what they do. So
Hmm.
it's debatable just because who knows what happens, you know? But are
Yeah.
their chances way lower? Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the game that they lost just recently, I agree. Like it kind of hurt it more.
Yeah. Yeah. But the more I thought about this, when I first thought about it, I said, man, that's probably true. But the more I thought about it, I was like, man, well, Cal Shanahan is a really good coach. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Detroit Lions last year, how they were able to overcome you
Uh-huh.
know, Aiden Hutchinson getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? And a
Yeah.
bunch of their best defensive players getting hurt, they were still able to overcome it and, win. So I was thinking, and I was like, man, it's becoming more debatable than I thought because I'm like, the 49ers, they got Kyle Shanahan. I mean, Brock Purdy's supposed to be coming back. I mean, Christian
Right.
McCaffrey's healthy. I mean, George Kittle's coming back in a couple weeks. I mean, so it's a lot of different things that might be, Brandon Ayuk should be back soon. We don't know. But, you know, can they have a good enough coaching staff and like I feel like system that they may be able to overcome it.
Right.
The division is tough though. I mean, you got the Rams
Yeah.
and the Seahawks in there, and it's just like both of those teams.
That's where it's difficult. It's just there. It has to be like a wild card, you
I
know.
mean, it's tough right now. And then they do have an easy schedule too. They have the easiest schedule in the league, so that also helps.
Percentage wise, but it's
Yeah,
so hard to know any given Sunday,
yeah, yeah, for sure. And then the injuries, man, are just devastating. Nick Bosa being out for the season, and Fred
Wild.
Warner being out. I mean, it's crazy. And then George Kittle's been out. Brock Purdy's been out.
Brock Purdy,
Like
dude.
I mean, they dealt with a lot of different
I
injuries. Even
know.
then, I mean, last year they dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, it's just like they've been,
Yeah.
ravaged with injuries the last couple of years. It's had unfortunate, injury luck. So
Yeah.
it's definitely, if you're a 49ers fan, I know you're feeling it right now. It's like, man, we can't catch a break right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it
I
must be
mean,
frustrating.
I guess one bright spot is Mac Jones has played well in Brock Purdy's absence, so that's helped them out.
Yeah.
But it's Mac Jones, so you're not gonna go very far with
You're
him.
not excited. You're more relieved than excited.
Right, right, right. But yeah, I think that's debatable for sure. Um, next topic. Um, the Ravens could still make the playoffs despite being 1-5. John, what you think? Is that true? That's debatable, or is it false?
I'd say it's true. I'd say it's true. Just because they're such a good team.
Yeah.
I feel like they could just go on a run, like easily. Like their team is so good. But also, I'm thinking also like their path to the playoffs have to go through like the Steelers and the Bengals. Even though the Bengals are, they need to be the one in this question. But no,
I
I
I have
think
no hope for the Bengals.
no, it's not happening. I'm sorry. Hey, it's gonna be a better pick in the draft for them. But yeah, I think the Ravens are they're going to be able to make some kind of run. I don't know if it means the playoffs. Like that's the thing. I don't know because I think the Steelers just have a much better shot. Like especially at this point, and then the AFC is like the Chiefs could make a run too. Like it's just
Yeah,
like it's just difficult to say who takes that wild card spot.
I'm gonna say it's true. Not just because they were my Super Bowl pick before the season, though. but but Lamar, man, if he's healthy, I think they can make a run. I mean, I was looking at their schedule; it isn't that tough to me. And
Yeah.
then like seeing their defense play yesterday against the Rams. I mean, they played pretty well. I mean, they held the Rams just 17 points. I mean, that's a great offense they got over there. So I was thinking, I was like, man, if their defense can turn things around, they can get some of their players back healthy. Lamar
Yeah.
comes back. I mean, their coordinator gets smacked in the head and just telling him to run the ball with Derrick Henry. I mean, what are you doing? Why isn't Derrick Henry getting the ball more? I don't understand it. I'm like, what is this dude doing? I mean, they don't even give it to him like near the red zone or near the goal line anymore. I'm like, what? I mean, it's crazy. But
Wow.
like I said, I think there's like been 4 teams I saw that have made the playoffs after going 1-5 to start the season. Um, the 2018 Colts, which is kind of ironic because I'm a Colts fan, but that was that's a Andrew Luck's last year in the NFL actually.
Yeah, it
So
was. Yeah.
it's crazy. 2015 Chiefs, with Alex Smith as the quarterback. 2020 Washington team. Alex Smith also the quarterback of
Team
that team. Funny enough,
football team.
football team. Yep. And the 1970 Bengals. So it's only been 4 teams that's been able to overcome a 1-5 start and still make the playoffs. I think the Ravens. I mean, their team is just too talented, man. I mean, Lamar. I think when he plays, they win like over 70% of their games. So I think that he can come back. If he comes back healthy, I think he has a really good chance to lead his team. Um, Looking at their schedule, coming up after the bye week, they got Chicago, which is a winnable game because I mean Chicago, they're up and down.
Yeah.
Miami, we know what Miami how they are. I mean
Oh well,
Minnesota,
yeah. I would say those are two winnable games, even though Chicago did beat the Commanders
yeah, for
just
sure.
recently.
Yeah, last night, Commanders, yeah. The Commanders defense is suspect though. I don't know what they were doing in that game, but
It was a
man,
close game. It was a field goal, and it like as
yeah,
time expired.
yeah, it was some mistakes made at the end of that game.
Yeah.
Miami, they're up and down. I mean, the Ravens, the Ravens come out and play physical football. The Miami Dolphins will just fall apart because they're not physical at all.
Yep.
Um,
Not.
Minnesota, I mean, JJ McCarthy or Carson Wentz is their quarterback. I mean, I don't expect them to beat no teams. Cleveland, you know what Cleveland is. I mean, Cleveland, they're one of the worst teams in the league. The Jets
They're
also
not
one
going
of
to
the worst teams.
score on offense. They're going to try their best on defense, but they're not.
Yeah, for sure. Jets also one of the worst teams in the league. We saw one of the worst offensive performances in the history of the NFL on, on Sunday when they played the Broncos. They had it was one. I don't know. It's something like under 100 yards or something like that. Something crazy. I mean, but yeah, Cincinnati also a team that's not playing well just because Joe Burrow's not there. Joe Flacco had some moments yesterday. He did show some stuff, but that's a winnable game. Pittsburgh, that's a tough one. Pittsburgh's tough because they've been playing well, and then they have another game at Cincinnati. So it's like these are winnable games, man.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these are winnable games, and they can go on a run if they, come back healthy. Lamar's healthy, but if Lamar's
Oh,
not healthy,
sure.
all bets are off if he's not healthy. But if he comes back healthy, they have a shot.
Yeah, they don't need to have Cooper Rush throughout these multiple games.
And Cooper Rush got injured, so they had to put Tyler Huntley out there yesterday. So
Dog, Snoop Huntley was out there. That's wild.
yeah, but yeah, we got our eye on them, especially since they're my Super Bowl picks. So I
But
definitely
Snoop
got my
Huntley
eye.
did make a Pro Bowl, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
That was the wildest thing I ever like, saw.
I don't know how that happened. The NFL should be ashamed of themselves for doing something like that. But but I don't know how that happened. That this yeah, that shouldn't have happened. But yeah,
LOL.
but yeah, the Ravens, man, we got our eye on them. Let's see what they got going on.
Uh,
But next we got there is no favorite in the AFC. Is that true? That's debatable, or is it false? John, what you think?
it's just objectively true. It just has to be true. There's no favorite in the FC. Every team is just week to week at this point. We're all seeing what these teams are, and it's fun. It's that what the NFL should be. It shouldn't be like an anointed team like,
Yeah,
floating to the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Like this is what the NFL should be, and I love it.
yeah. I definitely think it's true. I mean, it's wide open at this point. I mean, the Chiefs are starting to get better. I keep my eye on it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know if anybody can beat the Chiefs if they
Yeah,
get there.
yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, we haven't seen enough quite yet, to know if they're consistent. I
You
want to
don't
see a
know
little bit more
too.
consistency.
Like you don't know
Yeah,
because sometimes the Chiefs will heat up randomly and be like a 40-point team. Like
yeah,
and then
yeah. That's what I'm
sometimes
saying.
they'll look like not that good. Like the Panthers almost beat them last year.
Yeah, so you never know. But man, there's so many teams, man. They're in the same areas. Like, I mean, Chargers, the Steelers, the Bills, the Patriots, the Texans, the Jaguars all have good records. The Colts all have good records. So, and these are teams that are all rounding into form. And I mean, all these teams kind of have weaknesses. So it's no like definitive best team, but there's teams that's in the mix. It's a lot of different teams in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I didn't even mention the Broncos. I mean, the Broncos in the mix too. So it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams that's in the mix for 7 spots in the AFC. You know what I'm saying? So it's wide open. I mean, the most wide open it's been in years, obviously, because the Chiefs been owning the AFC for years. But I don't know who's. I mean, I don't know who the favorite is right now. I mean, the Colts probably playing the best football in the AFC right now. I mean, probably second like the Steelers, but I still don't know about them just because their offense is little. It's not
Right.
it's not like explosive or like dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the defense is gotten better. The Patriots, they're a young team, so I don't trust young teams in the playoffs. Um, but
Yeah, it
I mean,
reminds me
Drake,
of like those early Andy Dalton's Bengals teams versus those early Texans teams with like JJ
yeah,
Watt. Those young
yeah,
teams in the
yeah,
playoffs, they faced against each other a couple of times.
yeah, for sure, for sure. The Chargers, their injuries are just. I think they're probably too much at this point. I mean, losing both your tackles to season ending injuries. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can overcome it. Maybe they can. I mean, but if Justin Herbert can, I mean, that'll be. I mean, someone you have to put the team on his back. They
Yeah,
do have a good defense, though. The Texans, I don't know. Houston's offense is up and down. You never know what they're going to get from them, but they do have an
true.
excellent defense.
That's true.
Jaguars, I don't know what they expect from that team. That team is so weird.
They're up and
I
down
mean, up and
constantly.
down. Both their offense and their defense. I mean, you don't know what to expect from either side of the football from week to week. So, and
And
Trevor
we
Lawrence is one of
ruined
those
like that.
roller
He
coaster
he put that
quarterbacks.
Duval. He put that Duval curse on them. He turned he turned that cringe Duval thing into like positive offensive production.
Yeah, yeah. And then we got the Broncos. The Broncos defense is playing exceptional. Like they're leading the league in sacks right now.
Yeah,
They're playing well, but their offense, both Knicks and them, their offense is not good. I haven't seen. I mean, I guess they get better because Sean Payton is a offensive, guru, but
Yeah,
the offense hasn't
so
looked
they
good
say.
this year. Yeah, that's what they say. But yeah, they haven't looked good. So, and then I just come back to the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs, man. Like I said, they scored 28 points in their last 3 games. They haven't done that since like I think they only did that 3 times in 2023 and 4 times last
Dude, I
year.
saw something about the Colts having the highest offensive output through this first 6 games ever in history
Yeah,
for the Colts.
yeah, yeah. The
Even
Colts,
Peyton
man.
Manning's years.
Yeah, man. The Colts are playing extremely well. I would probably say they're probably playing the best. They're probably the best playing the best of any team in the NFC or AFC right now.
Yeah,
Just because
I
how
would.
efficient their offense is, and then their defense, the way they make plays and make
Stipin
movements.
is a very efficient coach. His offense looks good, and I think it makes sense why what happened with Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. The only thing that worries me about the Colts as far as like their defense, like if the pass rush is good enough, because to me, to beat like Patrick Mahomes, you need a quarterback. I mean, you need a pass rush, somebody that can close. You saw last year the Eagles what they did to the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl. You got to have pass rush. You got to have people that gonna get after the quarterback,
Right,
get after Mahomes, make them uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's the only thing that worries me about the Colts as far as that. I mean, and then like the rest of these teams, man, the offenses are so up and down.
Yeah,
I don't know what to expect. Like the Broncos, you don't expect them to go into the Chiefs and beat them. I mean, they do have a good defense though, but can the offense, like I said, can the offense take that next step? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um, like I said, the Bills are probably the biggest threat. I probably would say, but their defense has just become so suspect. And then, like I said, like we was talking about earlier, they don't have a wide receiver that can get open, consistently. I mean, who can you trust on the roster to get open? They don't have that guy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I mean,
I mean, yeah. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's difficult
Yeah,
when you design an offense over like having somebody being in a specific spot when they're not going to be there.
yeah. The Steelers, I just don't see it. I don't think their offense is good enough right now. Patriots, they're young. Texans, hasn't shown consistency enough. So it's a lot of question marks around every single team in the AFC, and that's why it's wide open. There's so many question marks with every team. That's why it's just so wide open. You haven't seen any team like separate itself from the rest of the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then I mean, you can go and pick, like I said, like we just did, nitpick at everything, the weaknesses of each team. So
yeah.
it's just interesting to see. But we got it's good to see. It's good for the league though. I mean, you never so
No, it is. Yeah,
so you get to watch every week and see who's going to improve, who's going to you know get better. You know what I'm saying in those different areas. The separates themselves from the pack. But the next one we got same thing in the NFC, man. There's no favorite in the NFC. Is that true? That's debatable, or is it false, John? What you think?
I mean, I gotta say it's true because I mean the Eagles we were just talking about. Like, I just don't think there's a team in the NFC that's running away with it. But if there's like secrets, I feel like the Buccaneers are up there, like the Rams are up there, like
Tough.
even the Panthers might be up there. Like, all right, don't
Yeah.
laugh that hard. But I feel like there's a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
wide open. It's wide
yeah,
open. Yeah, like you
yeah,
said. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, it's wide open for sure. And it's like you got like the Packers. I mean, the Packers at one point we all like, man, the Packers might be the best team in the NFC, man. With the way
yeah,
their defense is playing, and then but
that's right.
their offenses hasn't been clicked. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like they've been in rhythm every single week. Or even for like 2 weeks in a row. Like they're up and down, up and down, up and down. You never know what you're gonna get from the offense. And they
Right.
have, I mean, Jordan Love is talented. They have Matthew Golden, who played a good game this past week. I mean, Josh Jacobs. He's a great running back. I mean, they got Romeo Dobbs and all these different players. But we just haven't seen the best of their offense. That's what
Right.
I'm waiting to see from the Packers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The defense, Micah Parsons, they got a good secondary. I mean, so they can do different things. The Rams, I mean, they're definitely in that conversation. I mean, but Puka Nacua just got hurt, so you don't know how long he's gonna be out.
It's
So
hard to, especially when that it's crazy because Sean McVay just like needs a very specific kind of player, like that Amon Ross, Sam Brown type of player. Like,
yeah.
yo, imagine how he would be with Jackson Smith and Jigba or Amika
Oh
Ibuka.
my goodness.
I know, dog.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know, dog. He would be
Oh my
incredible with
goodness,
him.
bro. I mean, they would be. I
They
mean,
would
it would be
break
so
the
good.
league. The league would be broken.
I mean, those dudes right there just playing at an all. I mean, this is a great level right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. Like I said, so many teams. The Lions. Like think about the Lions. I mean, we saw them get beat by the Chiefs the other night. But man, their offense is good. Their defense is good. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you don't know, but you just don't know. Like the offense, like they did against the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs shut down their offense. That can happen on any week, if you have a good enough defense. Like the Packers have a good defense like that. The Rams have a good defense like that. The
yeah,
Eagles, I mean, every once in a while they have a good defense like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So and then Tampa Bay, the way they're playing offensively. I mean, Baker has them in every single game, no matter who's out there. You know what I'm saying? I
man.
mean, and then if imagine if everybody gets healthy on the Buccaneers, how good that offense can be.
Oh my
I
gosh,
mean,
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Emeka
uh,
Buka and freaking
Mekabuka,
people forget Jalen McMillan.
Bucky Irvin. I mean, that offense is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Oh dog.
Wow.
And they have Rashad White too. Like,
I mean,
oh
that's tough. That's tough. I mean, but yeah, man. And then you got the Seahawks,
frustrating
who
because
is
they
in a
do it the
bad
right
team.
way. That's what's annoying because they do it the right way. Like Dave Canales,
Yeah,
like see
yeah. They have a good organization, man.
exactly because like it reminds me of Dave Canales because Todd Bowles is just like you gotta do it the right way. You gotta make it practice, and he's so like measured, like, says the
For
same thing
sure.
no matter what happens.
No matter what, man. No matter what.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, like I said, the Seahawks. I mean, they have a really good defense. Sam Darnold's playing really well. You don't really trust Sam Darnold in the playoffs. That's why we kind of suspect about them. That's the
yeah, you're not gonna be able to trust Sam Donald.
But Jackson Smith and Jigma's been playing it like the best receiver in the league this year. So I mean, he's been playing so well. I
He's been
like that.
incredible. I saw that one long bomb that he just had. Like he
That was
was
tough.
running, and it was a pure route because it wasn't just speed. It was like a route where he like sold in just a little like
Yeah, yeah,
inward route and got it. And he was like handing it off afterwards to the quarterback. Like, yeah, talk your
yeah,
shiz, JSN.
yeah, yeah. JSN is a problem, man. I
Uh-huh.
mean, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to think if there's any other teams. Well, I was gonna say the 49ers before their players got hurt, but I mean, but they was a team you gotta look out for. So it's so many teams, man. The Falcons, you don't know. I mean, the Falcons and Panthers, those are wild card teams. You never know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Falcons with a defense. I mean, their offensive weapons. The
Nah,
Panthers on the rise. You just don't know. The NFC is just
it's because
wide open right now.
you don't know any team in the league. Like these are all professionals,
Yeah,
like they're all like seeking to like get better every day.
yeah, man. I mean, it's good for the league, though. I gotta admit, it's good for the league. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't even mention Washington.
Oh
Washington.
my gosh, Commanders.
I mean, you just don't know. There's so many teams. I mean, even Dallas, you gotta look at. I mean, they're probably on the lower end of that, but you know what I'm saying. But
You just got to
so
make
many
it
different
to the dance. You just got to make it to the dance. Look, I mean, speaking of Washington, last year nobody even had them as even a playoff contender, and they were in the NFC Championship game.
NFC
You know?
Championship game. You just gotta play. You just gotta,
One game
play
at a time.
well, one game at a time. Play well at the right time. You know what I'm saying? You want to be
Exactly.
playing well at the right time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that NFC wide open, AFC wide open. The league is just in a good place. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be very, very interesting from week to week to see what's going on. I mean, everybody's gonna be like, so many teams that have a stake in this thing. I
Yeah,
think it's great for the league. I'm excited because I want
I
to see
agree.
these games, these matchups. You know what I'm saying? I got
Any
my eyes
any given
peeled.
Sunday, dog.
I mean, ain't too many bad teams in the league. I mean, you got like the Jets, the Browns. I mean,
Hey, don't say the Jets are bad.
Bengals.
The Jets are a great team. They're so good. It's not a trap game. We're not going to lose to them.
Yeah, the Saints. Yeah, I mean Tennessee. I mean Miami. Those are probably the bad teams. Raiders, but
uh,
ain't a lot of them. But you know what I'm saying. But the good teams is a good bit of them. So that's always good to see. One last one before we move on. Last one. Drake May will be the best quarterback from the 2024 draft class. Is that true? That's debatable, or is it false? John, what you think?
all right. So when we say best, that's where I'm like, yes and no. Because it makes me think the 2004 draft class with like Eli Manning, Philip Rivers, you know, Ben
Yeah,
Roethlisberger. Like, who
depends on
was
what you
the
think.
best?
Yeah, it depends on what you define as best. You know what I'm saying? Are you just talking
Exactly.
about team success, or are you talking about
Exactly.
individual success?
I
So
think
like,
this could be a very good class. I think this could be a historic class. I'll say that.
yeah,
I'll say I guess that's debatable.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's true. Maybe
Uh,
not in the present. Maybe not in the present. Cause I think Jane Daniels is better than Drake May right now. But
yeah.
but it says will be the best quarterback in this class. So I think it will be. It's
Drake
because
Mason stud dog.
I mean Drake May is incredible. I mean, he makes all the throws on the field. He's aggressive, a gunslinger, kind of like Baker Mayfield, like we was talking about earlier. He can use he has the ability to use his legs. I mean, and he's like someone that gives his players around him confidence. You know what I'm saying? To help them
Yeah.
play better than they really are. You know what I'm saying? We've seen players like that, like Cam Newton back in the day in 2015,
Oh,
like how he
certainly.
got them to play above their heads a little bit. But because they don't have no good weapons. I mean, who's the best receiver? I don't know. I mean, Stephon Diggs, but
Pop
he's a
Douglas.
I mean,
Put some
Stephon Diggs.
respect on his name. I'm
I mean,
messing.
it's up and down every single week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know,
Uh,
but Drake May, and then you just trust the Patriots organization, to get it right. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't in the past. I didn't like the Patriots, but you know how that go. But anyways,
yeah.
the
No
rivalry with
one
us and
did.
the Colts, yeah. So like, and then they won so much, but you just trust the organization. I mean, they have a good head coach, really good head coach, Mike Vrabel. They have good, GMs and all of that. So they're gonna get the right players around Drake May to help him win. So that's why I think he'll be at the best, and I think he's gonna continue to get better. I mean,
Yeah.
he's already showing flashes of what he
He's
can do,
continued to
making all the
already get
throws.
better, like over game to game. Like,
Exactly. I mean, I could only imagine what he'll do if he has like a number one receiver or something, like a true number one receiver, and then like a good running game. The running game stinks. Like I think they're ranked like bottom five in the league as far as the running game. So like Ramondre Stevenson been fumbling a lot. They haven't been using Trevion Henderson for whatever reason. I don't know, but the running game is awful. So it's all been on Drake, man. He's been able to deliver. You know what I'm saying? So he's been playing really well. Um, like I said, he's one of the best. He has one of the best completion percentages, 73% this year. I mean, 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, 12 total because he has 2 rushing touchdowns. So
and he's
then
just
we
such a
think about
cool
that.
dude. I'm rooting for him.
Oh man, he's the perfect. Somebody. Perfect size. Kind of like a prototypical quarterback that you want in today's league. 6'5", can run, he can throw you make every throw, on the field.
Incredible and
And
a
then you got,
cool.
I mean,
Man.
yeah, for sure. Like you said, man, this class is special though, man. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Michael Penix, Bo
Yeah,
Nix.
honestly, Jaden Daniels is a cool human too. Like, except for Caleb Williams, he's an asshole. But that's another story.
But they're so talented, you know what I'm saying? Michael
Yeah,
Penix, he got all the weapons around him. He got B. John Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle
right,
Pitts, um,
right.
Darnell Mooney. I mean, the offensive line is really good. So, I mean, Bo Nix, he got Sean Payton as his coach. Off one of the best
Oh,
offensive
yeah, yeah.
minds in
Bo
the league.
Nix is his, he's molding him into his Drew Brees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, you got Caleb Williams. I mean, Ben Johnson is his coach. So, they got a lot of different weapons. I mean, their receivers are good. I mean, Roma Dunze and Luke was it? I forgot his name that quick, but DJ Moore and Luca Burden. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Luther
Colston
Burden
Loveland.
and
Yeah,
Robert
yeah, yeah. Luther Burden, Roma Dunze. DJ Moore. Cole Komet and Colston Loveland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I mean, they got weapons. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I mean, I would say JJ McCarthy, but I don't know what he's gonna be. I don't. He's kind of. I'm probably the least. That's probably the lowest on him than any other quarterback in this class.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
interesting. It's funny how, like, one injury, like, he was the future, and then, like, now, like, it shot up Sam Darnold's trajectory, and now he's, like, a stud in another team, and, like, they're talking about Carson Wentz over him. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Whoa,
kind of crazy. Yeah,
how wild a year changes," you know?
yeah. The Vikings, they have a good defense and they have weapons. I mean, they got what Justin Jefferson, who's arguably the best receiver in the league. T.J. Hawkinson, Jordan Addison, all these dudes on their team. So I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, Spencer Rattler has showed a little bit this year too. I mean, I don't know if he's the future
Yeah,
of the Saints, but he's shown a little bit. I mean, he's been okay for them.
he's been
But
enough
man,
for he's been enough for, a backup job somewhere.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But this class is very talented, but man. But yeah, I think when it comes down to, it, I think Drake May is going to be the best quarterback just because I mean the Patriots organization. I mean, Josh McDaniels is a really good offensive coordinator. They had the blueprint. I mean, the best blueprint ever with Tom Brady and what they did with him. So I mean, he's not. I ain't saying he's gonna be Tom Brady now, but but I mean, just the talent. You think he's gonna be a successful quarterback? I think that's where it comes down to because him and JD McDaniels. I mean, JD McDaniels is just talented. You know what I'm saying? Running ability, throwing ability. I
Uh,
mean, but I don't know if I trust the Washington Commanders, organization as much. You know what I'm saying? As the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah,
I
structural
mean their defense
organization.
is kind of
And
suspect.
the
I mean,
wild
the
part is, like,
receivers.
these organizations change so much too. So, like, structurally, like, we think of them as the brand, like like the the brand of the Patriots versus the brand of the Commanders. But, like, we still don't even know, like, because the people in change so much, and, like, maybe Adam Peters brought in some good, I don't know. So, you know who I'm talking about, the Adam Peterson dude from the 49ers. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's so wild that,
yeah,
like, it changes so much structurally to, like, have, like, the good stuff that you want. So I don't even know, like, if we're heading in a positive trajectory until it's a year or two later, looking even with the
yeah,
Panthers, you know.
for sure, man. Did you have any fantasy standouts or disappointments this week? I mean, how did
Did
you
you
do?
first off, I I did good. I got my first win of the season in one of my leagues, in the Picks Up League,
Cool.
which I not only got my first win, but I was the highest scoring of all of these 16 patrons. I had 130
Nice,
points.
nice,
And
nice.
it just goes to show, because I knew my team was capable of that, and it was for a lot of the time. But it just pisses me off that it's any given Sunday and you just need to lose by 1 point, and I just kept losing week after week after week. But I love
Yeah,
that that happened. Speaking of specific players, uh, I love that Jamar Chase is officially back on the horse 2 weeks in a row with good amount of 20, 25 points. I liked it.
I mean, he had some incredible plays in that game too.
Yeah, I saw.
Joe Flacco, I think it's gonna help him out.
Unlocks
Render.
him. It unlocks another layer
Yes,
to his
for
game.
sure.
The other guy, yeah, he's good. He's good if he was like, your like accountant, but like It's not the same level as the
Yeah,
but I think Jamar Chase is somebody that gave me a lot of excitement, disappointment. I guess J.K. Dobbins is starting to disappoint. I did not like
yeah,
that at all.
yeah,
Uh, I was curious as to why that happened. Um, Michael Pittman, I think, got me like 4 points. Uh,
yeah.
Made me a
It's
little
tough.
sad. Maybe a little sad because I started him,
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter because I won. But at the time, I was sad.
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your excitements and disappointments?
For standouts, Brian Thomas has finally entered the chat. He's found
Oh, yeah, that's right, dog. I have him in Boach Dynasty. Yeah, like Tutty and a huge play.
he's finally playing well this year. I mean, after the first few weeks where we was having some real issues because that's our first round pick. I mean, you can't be a first round pick and be struggling. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
all most of our team is dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the wins and losses. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But he's been playing well. Um, shoot, Drake London, he's been playing well the last few couple weeks. I mean, he had a couple breakout games in a row. Um, like I said, he's starting to play really well. I love that for my team. Um, shoot, I mean Jackson Smith and Jigba's been good. B. John Robinson, all these dudes have been good, really good all year. Um, Disappointments. Travis Etienne is starting to disappoint me. I don't know exactly what he got going on. I mean, I guess it's because it's the Jaguars. Jaguars, you know how
Yeah,
they are. They up and down,
yeah,
inconsistent. I mean, what are they gonna do? Because now the run game not working. Oh my goodness. But anyways, this is up and
wow.
down. Um, yeah, that was as far as disappointment. Probably everybody. I mean, other than injuries hurting me. Garrett Wilson got injured this week. I didn't like that. I
Every
mean, he's in a lot of
single
my
week,
leagues.
every single week, it's an injury. Although I will say, Gary Wilson, I appreciate your service because we do play the Jets this week. So I thank you for that. But
Oh, another standout, Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta's been playing well the last couple
oh
weeks. I
yeah,
do
I
like
saw
that.
that.
Sam Laporta's been playing well after he's been was struggling a little bit compared. I mean, he had that awesome rookie year where he just took the league by storm, and then now
Yeah,
should be interesting. But yeah,
I saw that. No, he's killing it.
yeah. But before we get out of here, John, what's one thing you're looking forward to for the Panthers this week going into the Jets game?
I think the big thing is this is a away game. We've been doing great with the home games, but the away games have been another story. So I'm just really hoping that we're able to just carry on the momentum that we have from these last couple of weeks and just play the exact same way. The exact same way. Just do the exact same things. I believe in you. If we can do that, I'll be happy. And if not, you're gonna be seeing a very different John. I won't be so smiling. I'll just be like, shoot. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, yeah, man. As far as the Colts go, man, I want to see our defense play well against a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We had the opportunity in week, you know, the week we played the Rams, we had the
right.
opportunity to
Matt Stafford.
I mean Matt Stafford killed us in that game,
Right.
but Puka Nakua was awesome. But we had the opportunity to win that game. So I want to see us, beat a team with a good quarterback. That's crucial. And that's one of the things that we gotta, put on our medal as far as, as we continue to grow into one of the better teams in the AFC and becoming a serious contender, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see that. Like I said, I want to the offense, of course. Obviously, want to see them continue to play well. Daniel Jones, clean game, please, clean game. We don't need to be giving him the extra possessions. I mean, he's been good with it for the most part, but last week he had an interception, and the week before, a
Was it
couple weeks
bad?
before that, yeah, he threw it right to the defender. Nobody was even over there. I don't know what he was thinking on that play.
Damn.
So I mean, but he's been good overall. So I am grateful for that. I mean, he's been one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year. So I mean, he's been efficient. He's been moving the ball up and down the field. He's executing the game plan that Shane Steichen has.
Yeah.
Like I said,
And
so
that's
I love
honestly,
seeing that.
it's so cool to see now. Like I'm so much more mature, like seeing the game plan and understanding like what these coaches have in mind. When I was a kid, I was like, throw it deep. What are we doing? Like, like now I like have much more of a mature understanding of like just do the play as it's written. And then
Yeah,
we'll continue to build off on that and grow and grow and grow. And sometimes there'll be a shot, you know. So
yeah,
it's cool to see uh just the game plan produce itself for both of our teams, like for both
absolutely,
Dave
absolutely.
Canales and Shane Steichen.
Because we both got good like play designers and play
Yep,
callers. I mean,
yeah, and this was
and they
Dave
both
Canales' best coach game this last
yeah,
one.
and they design. I mean, they design plays where the first down, the early downs, it sets you up for like third and shorts, and
Yes,
like being able to
exactly.
move the
Over and over again, and it helped when Rico Dowdle was freaking just 7 yards, 8 yards. He had
yeah,
183 yards, and not one of them was over 15. Like
that's crazy.
it was
That
just
is
over and
insane.
over and over again, hammering 5,
That's
10,
insane.
7,
That
8.
is insane.
I know.
You you love to see it. You love to
I
see.
did love to see it. It was great.
I
Me and
mean,
Jack,
now
we were like, "Dang, this is insane. This dude just is automatic."
dude's insane. And now, I mean, now you got that two-headed monster with him and Chuba when Chuba comes back. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
they're both going to be incredible together.
yeah, and
They
then
need to get them both kind of worked up though. That's where I feel like it's going to be a little difficult because Rico was able to kind of get wound up and just hit
yeah,
over a couple of times
see if they
and
can get that balance, like even like
exactly like they
D'Angelo
did with
Williams and Jonathan
D'Angelo.
Stewart had back in the day. Yeah,
Yo, that's exactly what I was saying. Like D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart. That's exactly what I was going to say.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause that was fun. That was fun when they had a two-headed monster like that.
Smash
So
and
yeah,
dash.
yeah, man, yeah. So definitely looking forward to that. Jalen Cooker, I'm looking forward to him coming back. That's always good.
Dog, I
Him being in the lineup.
literally, this is all where this is Jalen Coker's world. We're all just living in it. I'm so hyped for him to come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we're expecting good weeks again from our Colts and Panthers.
Yeah,
Um, hopefully another week where we get to come in here and celebrate our wins. Get
heck
to sit
yes.
back and just rest on our laurels a little
It
bit.
better be against the Jets. Please,
Exactly, exactly.
please.
And just keep the winning train going so we can just come in here and have a great time with you guys. Um, yeah, man. But go Panthers, go Colts, keep pounding, and for the shoe. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.